Yes, it is Wednesday morning, February 24th. Another edition of Wise Words from Waldo. As a pastor, I often hear, I want God to use me, but I want to know what He wants me to do first. Usually the first response I have is to make sure that they're really available to Him. We might say, I'll do what you want me to do, dear Lord. But would we really? Today I want to challenge you with a true story. Gladys Allward grew up in poverty in England. She had a learning disability. She dropped out of school. She became a maid for a well-to-do British family. One day while riding on the bus, she read an article about the need for missionaries in China. Her heart was broken for China. She applied to the China Inland Mission, but she was turned down. That night, she opened her Bible, she emptied her purse, and she prayed, Lord, here's my Bible, my money, and me. Use me, God. She began saving every penny she could. She couldn't save enough to go by ship to China, but she had enough to travel by train. A few friends came by to see her off. With all of her belongings in 2 suitcases, she headed across Europe, Russia, and Siberia. She rode the train far into Siberia, where it stopped because of a war. She had to walk back to the nearest station and nearly died on the trek. But, long story short, she'd eventually make it to China. She moved in with an older missionary woman, and God would use her to impact many lives for Christ. A poor, uneducated maid from England would become, as several articles state, the most single-noted missionary woman in modern history. Her biography was made into a movie starring Ingrid Bergman. She was featured on the TV show This Is Your Life, and she would have dinner with Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. Yes, it's an amazing story, but I have a point. The one statement that she made about her life was this, and I quote, I wasn't God's first choice for China. There was somebody else. I don't know who God's first choice was. Maybe they weren't willing or available to go. But I was. Now stop and think about that.